Well, how do you see it going? Is there any chance for United, Rio?
There's always a chance. It's football, so.
But you don't really think it's going to happen, do you?
I'll be very surprised.
Yeah. Well, it looks like mission impossible for Manchester United, with at least 2 goals needed tonight for the quarter-finals. And there's a back ball. Here's the chance. It's Lukaku, and he's around the goalkeeper, and he squeezed it in. And what a start that is for Manchester United in Paris. There's Mbappe on the move. He got it through. Smalling. It's gone right the way through. And Van Der Beek with a tap in.
Manchester United's fall and rise, how to reclaim glory. Welcome back to the Empowerment 888 channel. Today, we're diving deep into one of football's most perplexing transformations. How Manchester United went from an elite powerhouse to a club constantly searching for identity and consistency. Using data, fan insights, and expert strategy, we're breaking it all down.
The first half really worried me. As I've said before, look, and I get it, and people are going to say I'm miserable and probably get slagged off by United fans, but that's just the way I thought. I looked at that game thinking about Liverpool on Sunday. Maybe it's the wrong thing to do, thinking about Manchester City, because I thought in that first half, United were all over the place. They were disjointed. They had the 2 midfield players playing on their own. Now, if you do that against Manchester City or Liverpool, half-time, it'll be 3 or 4-0. You'll be out of the game. You're not coming back. And yeah, it's great watching, seeing the excitement and seeing the United way, all the smiles on their face, all the attacking, all the goals, all the shooting, all the crosses. It's brilliant, I know that. But that first half just stuck with me.
And offering real solutions that could spark a return to glory. Alternative strong statements and phrases. From dynasty to disarray, Manchester United's fall wasn't overnight, but rebuilding, that starts today.
Obviously they scored a goal, we couldn't get our goal. Create some chances, and we couldn't find the net. Obviously they did it in a cross where we were. I think we defended very well in the first half. We didn't give many chances away. They had some corners, but main thing in football is scoring goals, and they did score today, and we didn't.
Behind every fallen empire is a series of missteps. Today, we're dissecting Manchester United's and how they can fix it before it's too late. For a club with 20 league titles, mediocrity should never be acceptable. It's time to ask, what went wrong, and how can the Red Devils rise again? The badge still shines, the legacy still echoes. But the club, it's lost its way. Let's change that. Manchester United once ruled Europe. Now they fight for 4th.
Into the penalty area. Alejandro Garnacho! And Garnacho, the substitute!
But the story isn't over, and the comeback can be legendary. The decline begins. After Sir Alex Ferguson's retirement in 2013, United entered a period of instability. Since then, they've had 6 permanent managers by 2025-1. David Moyes, July 2013, April 2014, chosen by Ferguson as his successor. Signed a 6-year deal but lasted just 10 months. Sacked after failing to qualify for the Champions League. Win rate, approximately 52% trophies. None. 2. Ryan Giggs, interim, April 2014 to May 2014, took over for the final 4 games of the 2013-14 season. Club legend, highly respected by players, used mainly as a transitional figure.
Against Juventus, and here's Giggs.
Oh, I don't believe that!
3. Louis van Gaal, May 2014, May 2016, Dutch tactician with a strong CV, Barcelona, Bayern Munich. Known for strict discipline and a rigid playing style. Won the FA Cup in 2016, but was sacked just 2 days later. Win rate, approximately 52% trophies. FA Cup, 2016.
Reunited with the FA Cup are Manchester United.
4th, Jose Mourinho, May 2016, December 2018. high-profile appointment aiming to restore glory. Won 3 trophies in his first season: EFL Cup, Community Shield, and Europa League. Criticized for defensive tactics and player fallouts, notably with Pogba. Win rate, approximately 58%, highest post-Fergie. Trophies, 3-5. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, caretaker, December 2018, March 2019, then permanent, March 2019, November 2020. 2021, United legend as a player. Started with a brilliant winning run, given permanent role. Took United to 6th.
There's more to do. Oh, that's brilliant. That is brilliant from Ole Gunnar Solskjaer.
Michael Carrick, interim November 2021 to December 2021. Former United midfielder. Stepped in for 3 games and remained unbeaten. 7. Ralph Rangnick, interim December 2021 to May 2022. Touted as a tactical genius and mentor to Klopp Tuchel. Results were disappointing. Team performance declined. Stayed on in a consultancy role, later dropped. Win rate, approximately 41%. Trophies, none. 8. Erik ten Hag, May 2022. Present as of 2025. Former Ajax boss known for tactical intelligence and youth development. Won Carabao Cup 2023. First trophy since Mourinho. Led United to Champions League qualification in his first season. The 2023-24 season saw inconsistency and pressure. Won FA Cup 2024. Trophies: Carabao Cup 2023, FA Cup 2024.
Had a good season in difficult circumstances, and that's not the worst pass he's played. Oh, and the goalkeeper in trouble is a gift for Garnacho. A catastrophe for Manchester City, but absolutely perfect for Manchester United.
Poor recruitment and tactical misfires. Now let's dig into recruitment, one of the most glaring issues. Manchester United ranked 3rd in Premier League spending for the 2024-25 season, yet finished a dismal 15th. That's not just underperformance, it's a catastrophic return on investment. According to football analyst Paul Heyman, a pattern of failed transfers and tactical misjudgments has only made things worse. Visual. Tactical board highlighting flaws in the 3-4-3 system under Amorim. Tactically, the recent shift to a rigid 3-4-3 has backfired. It's created a stylistic disconnect, slow, uncertain, and predictable. Far cry from the fearless, high-tempo United that once struck fear into Europe's elite.
That dangerous left foot deflected. 2-0. And Percy takes the applause. Bit hard on Wigan this, but what Manchester United needed.
Let's rewind to 2005. The Glazer takeover didn't just change ownership, it buried the club under £600 million in debt.
Mr. Glazer, Paul Kelso from Sky News here. Are you disappointed with Manchester United's season?
I don't think this is the time to talk about that.
The fans are very disappointed. You're the owner of the club. Are you disappointed?
Well, it is a disappointing season. Disappointing season for everyone, and we're going to work hard to make next season a better season.
And are you confident that in Eric Ten Hag you have the right man to do that?
That's why we hired him. He'll do a great job.
Okay, and what about money for new players, sir? Are you able to invest?
We've always spent the money necessary to buy new players.
Since then, over £1.2 billion has bled out of Manchester United in interest payments and shareholder dividends. That's money not reinvested in the squad, the stadium, or the future. Now, Sir Jim Ratcliffe has stepped in with a mission: slash unnecessary spending, streamline operations, and restore accountability. It's a step in the right direction, but financial discipline alone won't bring United back to glory. Without a bold, football-first vision, the revival risks being cosmetic. Manchester United isn't just losing games, they're losing what made them Manchester United. Former assistant coach René Moulenstein and other insiders argue the club has abandoned its core DNA: relentless energy, fearless flair, and a deep fighting spirit.
For today, it matters for Manchester United and the new management team. And the fans, maybe as many as 50,000 of them inside Wembley Stadium today.
A revealing Sportskita report paints a troubling picture. No consistency, no grit, no recognizable identity on the pitch. It's not just poor form, it's a cultural vacuum. So how does United fix this? It starts at the roots.
Ball goes to the back post, excellent!
A blueprint for revival. 6 strategic shifts reignite a football identity. Establish a clear, high-energy attacking style that reflects United's legacy. No more tactical roulette. Smarter recruitment. Leverage analytics and system-fit scouting. No more chasing commercial superstars. Build a team, not a brand. Leadership that connects. Appoint a true sporting director to bridge the gap between business and football. Let the manager manage with the right support. Modern infrastructure. Old Trafford is iconic, but outdated. Investment in the stadium and Carrington training ground is non-negotiable for attracting and developing elite talent. Football-first finances. Sir Jim Ratcliffe's cost-cutting should be a pivot, not an end. Reinvest savings into performance, not debt payments. Revive the youth pathway. Rebuild the academy pipeline. Honor the class of '92, not just in name, but in action, by integrating fearless young talent into the first team. To sum up, Manchester United's fall stems from managerial turnover, poor recruitment, financial mismanagement, and cultural drift. Going back to the top means committing to identity, strategy, infrastructure, and financial discipline. If you believe United can reclaim greatness, hit like, subscribe, and let me know in the comments. What's the one change that matters most? For more deep dives like this, turn on notifications. Thanks for watching. If you believe Manchester United can rise again, show your support, smash that like button, subscribe, and drop your thoughts in the comments. What's the one change you think would turn it all around? For more powerful stories and deep football insights, hit the bell so you never miss an upload. Thanks for being part of the journey. Glory, glory, Man United.